on the Water has been brought to you by Here we have Jeff Thine from Lake Eildon Marina and Houseboat Hire. Welcome to On the Water, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Now, when we were going to come up here and do this story up here at Lake Eildon, we were expecting to come up and see no water at all.
That's what a lot of people think. It's great to see so much water in the lake. It's even at 40% level what is at the moment. It's just a massive amount of water.
And there is a huge expanse. We've only been in one little tiny corner this morning.
Basically, if you get in a houseboat and drive flat out either way, like where we are now, we're based in the middle of the lake. You're looking at sort of driving 4 hours that way, 4 hours the other way, and not hitting a bit of land. And then you've got all your different arms off that, so it's just nearly 600 kilometres around the perimeter of the lake.
That's a bit more than that's a bit more than Sydney Harbour, isn't it?
Lots more water than Sydney Harbour.
Oh, and it's all fresh water as well.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, as you've seen the little glass of water you're drinking before, like straight out of the lake, it's just crystal clear.
And I'll tell you what, it wasn't bad. If I was a water connoisseur, I probably would have enjoyed it. But however, so all right. Firstly, mate, we're on the houseboat. Tell us a little bit about this particular boat.
This is a fairly new boat we've just built. It's a little bit different to your older sort of houseboats people used to hire. We've sort of made this boat very user-friendly, like very simple. If you've never hired a houseboat before, you can come on this boat and use it exactly like you would your house. You don't have to be starting generators up to use the power on the boat. It's all automatic, so we've basically made the whole boat as simple as possible.
Look, it's absolutely magnificent. We've had a look around. I quite like the barbecue on the top deck and the fact that you got the bar fridge right next to it, as of course you should. And you've even got extra storage next to that for a few more cordials. Yeah,
well, the beauty of this boat is it's a 240 volt boat, so everything on the boat's exactly like you use in your house. Like the main fridge downstairs is 520 litre electric fridge. You haven't got your gas fridges like on old houseboats. Everything you use is just plug it into a power point, push the button, and away it goes. If you want to use the microwave oven, the electric oven, which just want to plug your phone into a phone charger, just plug it into the power point and walk away.
Well, I suppose the other thing is you actually have to cook because there's not going to be too many takeaway shops up here. I wouldn't think that you could just easily park up next to. No drive-throughs?
No drive-throughs, but plenty of fish in the lake.
What sort of fish are we catching up here?
You'll catch everything from murray cod, trout, perch, redfin, everything, the whole lot.
How many berths on this boat? How many people can sleep on here?
This is a 10 berth boat, and we have boats which go up to 12 berth, which is maximum.
Right, I have noticed a few boats over there in the marina, a lot of privately owned boats up here. You would think that this would be almost a mecca for Victorians to come on houseboat holidays. Now, you're saying there's a lot of arms, so you can actually get up here and find yourself very well hidden.
Yeah, these little coves off the side of the main arm are just absolutely beautiful. Like you can tuck in, if the weather's a little bit too nasty from one way, you can tuck in the other side of the arm. You've got your own private little bay. It's magnificent.
And look, I reckon the kids would love it up here as well, jumping off the deck and, of course, being very careful while they're doing that.
That's right, yeah, no, look, it's just, you got your speedboat at the back of the boat, you've got your fishing tinny there, you're never bored. There's always something to do.
Oh, there's always things to do on the water. There's no doubt about that. I had a bit of a drive cruising out of the marina over to here, and it's a simple operation.
Basically, with this boat, like I said before, we've had to make the boat very user-friendly, easy to drive, easy to use, so that when you come on, it is a relaxing holiday. You don't have to stress about anything on the houseboat, and that's the whole idea of it.
Tell us a little bit about the boat itself. What powers it?
It's run by two 50-horse 4-stroke Mercury outboards. We've experimented with different running gear on the boats, and we've just found them to be the most economical, quiet, easy to steer boats on the market. They're just same as the rest of the boat. It's just simple. You don't even know they're running. They're that quiet.
You'll have to excuse me to throw the sunnies on. We get a bit of a reflection. Sunglasses are a great idea to bring on board a houseboat. No worries, any wastewater though, straight back into the lake?
Yeah, all the wastewater goes back into the lake. Basically, there's new rules coming in very, very soon where you're going to have to contain that water and process that water, so the actual water that goes back into the lake will be cleaner than the water that comes out of the lake.
Geez, that's not bad, and it tasted all right when I had that glass earlier. Now, The movement of the houseboats over the years is obviously, it's not just a couple of 44-gallon drums and a couple of bits of stick tied together. They're a fairly flash sort of vessel.
Yeah, all these boats have got to be built to a standard, a marine survey standard. So those standards are very, very strict, and you know, as far as where the boat, how high the boat's got to float out of the water, and safety standards with handrails and things like that. So yeah, the rules are there and they've got to be abided by.
Right, what's the length overall of this vessel?
This boat's just on 14 metres long and about 20 foot wide.
All right, Jeff, there's one more question that I have to ask. Can I have a go?
I reckon you can.
Beauty. How good is this? Sitting in a spa on a luxury houseboat, drinking Lake Eildon's finest in this beautiful expanse of water. It doesn't get any better than this. On the Water has been brought to you by